Hello, I'm Simon, the minister of Wallingford Baptist Church, and you're seeing me again on day 4 of our Bible in reading, because I really want to change the way we're going to do this, because it's really good to encourage you to do, but I hope you get into the habit. But I also want to encourage us to hear what God might be saying, and I want to encourage you to reflect back. And maybe it's not just about me producing some videos or thoughts, but you may want to respond as what God has spoken to you through your reading. So for me today, as I read these readings, I was really challenged from the Genesis reading about how life is so important, because humanity is made in the image of God. It's to be valued, it's to be protected at all costs. And therefore it asks us big questions about how we see life. It asks big questions in life about a beginning of life and abortion, an end of life and euthanasia. It gets us to reflect on big questions about justice and the justice system and a life for a life. There's a lot within it, but the thing that spoke to me was in the context of Jesus calling his disciples to be fishers of men. Because ultimately, if we really believe that humanity is so special, that it is made in the image of God, that it is to be valued, it is to be protected, then actually the call of Jesus to his disciples to make fishers of men is so important. Because if we really do value life, if we really do believe that all life is made in the image of God, then as followers of Jesus, we must hear the call to draw people back to God, to draw people back to knowing God and walking with God and relationship with God. Because a life without God, as we'll go on to see as we read the Bible, is a life of destruction. And therefore, we must, as human beings, do all that there is to save a life, to value life, to save life. And ultimately, yes, we need to think about the big questions of humanity. But for us as Christians, it's about drawing people back to God, drawing them back to their purpose, drawing them back to come and know Jesus and experience life and a fresh life in him. And if I really am to value life, as humanity is made in the image of God, then I have to hear the call to go and make fishers of men, to share the gospel, to be an evangelist, and to tell others about Jesus. That's what challenged me. That's what set me on fire as I read it and I heard God's call again, to go and win people, to bring them back to life, to let them have life in its fullness, to have life everlasting. And because life and humanity is made in God's image, that's what I need to get on and do. That needs to be a priority. And as I walk with Jesus, he will show me how to do that. That was my challenge. I don't know whether God spoke to you as you read the passages today. Do share, do produce a video. And as we go forward, if during the day God speaks to you and you've got something to share, something God's laid on your heart, then produce a video, write it up, send me an email, and I will share as well. But let's encourage one another as we hear God speak, because the Bible is God's word. It's God speaking to us today. I hope you have ears to hear. God bless you.